very important कि आप साइंस लगाते कैसे लोग ना इंटरसेक्शन के ऊपर साइन लगाते हैं. That is not a great idea. And 25% of our listings we sell in open houses. So think about it, how effective it can be. So we are conducting and training on open house. It is gonna be a live demo. We have Reet and Ronak here. Going for the open house training. So this was a group which we call it as SaveMax Super 20. These are brand new realtors who joined SaveMax in 2023. I am personally coaching them, training them, mentoring them about day-to-day activities, how to generate leads, how to convert those leads into business, and giving them a practical aspect of real estate. Whatever I have learned in my last 14-15 years of my career, selling almost 20,000 houses, I am sharing my experience of life in real estate with all these youngsters, and it is my firm belief they all are going to be an amazing success story in the years to come. Watch them and see how they are progressing as one of the top realtors in GT. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰੀਅਲ estate ਦੇ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ 'ਚ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਅਪੋਰਚੁਨਿਟੀ ਮਿਲ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਫ੍ਰੀ ਆਫ ਕਾਸਟ ਪ੍ਰਮੋਟ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ. Right? What could be a better option than this? We pay like $300 for bus shelters to go and promote. I used to conduct my open houses with 40 signs. 1 hour you should dedicate putting up the signs and picking up the signs. And I deliberately used to come early morning at around 8:30, 9 o'clock to put up the signs so that it gets extra exposure and it gives a lot of good message to your sellers that these guys are sincere, these guys means business, and that is what is going to get you more business in the area. It's very important कि आप signs लगाते कैसे. आपने ना हर एक sign लगा के ना और उसको ना 10, 15, 20 फुट दूर जाके देखना कैसा लग रहा है. आराम से every single sign एक बार खड़े होकर निहारो वहाँ पे. देखो यार कैसा लग रहा है. मेरे पास यहाँ पे 4 इंटरसेक्शन. लोग ना इंटरसेक्शन के ऊपर साइन लगाते हैं. दैट इज नॉट अ ग्रेट आइडिया. आपका इंटरसेक्शन से कम 8, 10, 12 फुट दूर होना चाहिए साइन, ताकि कार वाला जो है ना उसको कंफर्टेबली विजिबल है. स्टे देयर लाइक फॉर 3-4 मिनट्स. कहाँ से ज्यादा ट्रैफिक आ रहा है, ऑन विच साइड आई हैव टू प्लेस माई साइन. मैं पहले अपना फोन निकाल के ये देखूंगा कि यहाँ पे. सो नाउ आई नो दिस फ्लावर टाउन इज अ मेजर इंटरसेक्शन, राइट? सो आई हैव टू कवर दिस मैक्लॉगलिन एंड फ्लावर टाउन, राइट? यहाँ पे मेरे कम से कम भी 2 या 3 साइन जरूर होने चाहिए, एक इधर के ट्रैफिक के लिए और एक उधर के ट्रैफिक के लिए. एंड आई विल प्लेस 2 साइंस ऑन ईच. एंड नाउ आई कैन सी लाइक दिस मेजर विलियम शार्प, दिस इज ऑल्सो अनदर मेजर इंटरसेक्शन. सो अब मुझे ये पता है कि यार मुझे ये दोनों इंटरसेक्शन कवर करने हैं. अब मुझे 8 साइन तो यहाँ पे चाहिए, 6 से 8 साइन तो आई नीड इट देयर. I'll go check यार मेरे साइन में कोई obstruction तो नहीं है. If I have like maximum exposure, the chances of anybody missing your open house sign is very low. The first important thing in the open house is your signs. Placement of your signs is very important. Second is how actively you go and work in the neighborhood. My routine was Friday, I used to be in that area. If I have to conduct an open house, I used to come and put up an open house rider Saturday and Sunday. Friday, my target was at least knocking 100 doors in the neighborhood, giving them flyers, inviting them for the open house. This will give you another wonderful opportunity to get one more listing. Second important thing, what is the activity which you do in the neighborhood? Third, and the most important, when somebody walks in, you are on the driving seat. And this is what I'm going to train you. That when a person walks in, how to maintain the distance, how to get the knowledge, how to get the information from that person. The best open house as far as the presentation is concerned. So people started putting water bottles, candies for the kids, because you have to keep them engaged. We used to bring a lot of coffee from Tim Hortons.
Yes, I do.
When my open house was not busy, I used to be all set. Anybody walking on the road, I used to go and talk to them. Just go talk to neighbors. And those 3 or 4 hours are very important. You can send text messages, Like just come here, take some pictures and start putting it on your WhatsApp group. Guys, I'm at open house on this address. Please feel free to come and visit me. Live, text message, phone calls. So it says for security purpose, it's required that all visitors must sign the register. That is automatically a message, right? And the other one is, thank you for visiting my open house. Please inform if you are currently working with any other sales representative. Very simple things, but it looks very professional. Chances are, or 90% chances are, people will not put their right phone number.
Yes.
Or they will not put their right email. I'll tell you how to get the right phone number. So, सबसे पहली चीज, important. यहाँ आते ही 3-4 नाम जरूर लिख लेने.
Yes.
Let's say Tabassum, she came here. I showed her the open house. Now, while walking out, so Tabassum, I just want to reconfirm your number. It was 41630. I don't see that. What is it? 30?
30. Okay.
Now, because if she put it wrong number, she won't remember.
Yeah.
You remember your own number. So Tabassum, what's your phone number?
647
So argument's sake, let's say 647
518
518
7438.
7438. So Tabassum, you mentioned it was 647 513
No, 518.
because psychologically, automatically she's gonna throw her number out.
Yeah.
I'm not giving her the time to think. So she mentioned 518, whereas she wrote 513.
Yeah.
And it's 7483?
It was 38.
I got the right number. Don't try to make her feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I have all my SaveMax listings open over here, where we can show them what all we have as an inventory. Secondly, we have a map search over here with the properties which are sold in the neighborhood within a 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, and the properties which are available in the neighborhood. So you get into the conversation with any of the walking buyer. So at least you should be ready with what is in the area, right? If there's a very potential buyer who doesn't like this property, I have something for you. So at least you are ready what they are looking for. Sometimes in order to take a right email, I say, okay, sir, my listing is always open over here. There's my listing.
Okay, so we can.
So you go there, oh sir, what's your email? Let me send you the electronic copy over here. Always take the phone number on the phone, and immediately he sends them a text message.
Yeah.
So you receive my text message.
I have a question, sir. So when they walk in, we let them see the house, then we ask them to fill it, or usually
No, first.
There's no hard and fast rule to it. Okay? You have to judge the person who is entering. You have to see their body language. Keep your eyes and ears open. Watch them. Sometimes you'll find they're friendly. Please ask them to do so. Sometimes you find, it's a complicated client. Don't force them. So the moment the person enter, first 10 seconds, you need to understand what kind of personality you are dealing with. That's important. That will set the tone. So if you assess that person is not easygoing person, maintain the distance. If you find that person is becoming friendly, don't be over friendly, because then you're going to lose the essence of the business. So maintaining that balance is very, very important. You have to describe the house as well, and simultaneously you have to run your brain to see if there is a buyer or a seller. So sir, do you live in this neighborhood? Now if they are living in this neighborhood, it's 99% chances they are sellers.
Their size, yeah.
So now I have to change my tone accordingly. If there's a TV here, I'll take permission from the seller and we'll play the virtual tour on the TV. सबसे पहले जब भी आप open house में आओ, go walk in the whole house. Turn on all the lights.
Yes.
Open all the windows.
Yeah.
Just see if there is any bad smell or anything like that. Open the door, open the window, talk to seller. You can just have a little candle with the fragrance and all that stuff. So you have to guide your clients. Another strong recommendation. किसी के भी open house में आप जा रहे हो, you should be there at least 30 minutes before. I used to go and sit outside client's house. My open house time in between you and me was 12 to 5. 100% 12 to 5. So I would reach there at 11:30, will knock at the door, talk to seller and say, you know what, I'm there outside. I've already placed the signs and I'm ready for the open house. And I'm going to go and do some door knocking. And 11:45 I'll be back. Because I used to put my signs at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. A lot of time I've seen people, they come early, knock at the door, ask the seller, So I don't want to miss any client over there.
Client comes into your open house, do we allow them to use the washroom if they
Yes.
Yes, always take permission from sellers that if you don't mind, or ask them, can you please specify me which washroom we can use during the open house?
What about for those of us who don't believe that open house may not be effective or it's not for me, or there are doubts in mind when it comes to open houses?
It's very simple. It's like if you are religious, it's a book of religion. It's the basics of the real estate. So meanwhile, when I started doing real estate, it was a common thought process among the realtors and among the sellers that open house is a wastage of time. Especially the seller would tell you that open house just neighbors come. Now, why a lot of realtors they discourage to do open house? If somebody has 2 or 3 listings, how can they do open house on all the 3 listings if it's a one realtor? Whereas we have big team. And 25% of our listings we sell in open houses. So think about it, how effective it can be. It brings a lot of sellers, a lot of neighbors. It's an opportunity for you to go and dominate in the neighborhood. So we are conducting a training on open house. It is going to be a live demo. We have Reet and Ronak here. They are going to play like clients and I'm going to act like a realtor. I am a realtor, I don't need to act it, but anyway. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good to see you. My name is Raman.
Ronak, nice to meet you, Raman.
Welcome to my open house. Please come on in.
Thank you so much.
So how are you guys doing today?
So far, so good.
It's a nice weather outside, isn't it?
That's why I just came to see the open house.
Great. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Ron, would you mind putting your name and phone number here, if you don't mind, please?
Yeah.
Sure. Do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, I can do it.
So this is the complete details about the house. It's a 3-bedroom house. It has 2 washrooms, approximately 1,200 square feet.
Nice.
And I'll be very happy to walk you around. Please feel free if you have any questions.
Sounds good.
Great.
Why don't we let him just give us a tour?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good idea
Sounds
because then
good.
we don't know much about it. It's a first time, we are
Please.
first time home buyer. We need to know lots of things.
But you told me you're a first-time home buyer. So I was just wondering, did you already work on your mortgage? Any budget range? Anything specific in your mind?
We should answer that.
Yeah, we have ranged like under 1 million, but we already sort out actually, but we're still under process.
Uh-huh.
And we'll see the house and we'll maybe decide it.
That's
Don't know
great.
exactly,
So
don't know.
we will discuss something
Yeah.
about mortgage too. If you don't mind, I can definitely recommend you to
We
somebody.
always have- we'll always
So you see, I'm
open-
picking up the clues there, right? That okay, if they have not done their mortgage approval, then maybe they need some help. So I'm just building up my confidence, my rapport on them. All right, so that's very, very important. So now they put up their phone number and everything. Now, while they were doing that, I was focusing on him to gather some more information. You have to do that, guys. All right. So now I came to know they are first-time home buyers. They didn't get the mortgage pre-approved and all that stuff. Right. Now I know what to talk. This kitchen here. These are like stainless steel appliances, like the stove and the fridge. The stove, they just got it like maybe 5-6 months before. And the good part about this house is lots of sunlight here.
That's
You see,
why
it's a good exposure. It's in each side, so a lot of sunlight comes
I was
here.
going to ask, yeah.
It's a spacious living and dining area, so you can have the dining there. That's a sunken living room. So we have pretty much finished the tour now. So as we were talking about it, Reet, and you mentioned about your mortgage and all this stuff, do you want me to guide you or help you or assist you? We deal with a lot of banks, mortgage brokers. I can definitely help you to get the best rate of the
Yeah, why
mortgage.
not?
Right?
It's a good idea. We can get a
Or-
second opinion.
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So let's go and sit over there. I think that'll be a great idea. In the meanwhile, if you don't mind, I can get you some tea, coffee.
Thank you so much.
Sure?
Yeah.
Guys, it's very, very important. They're giving me the clue,
Yeah.
right? That they're ready to sit, talk, they like the house. Ask for the business. बहुत बार क्या होता है हम business पूछते ही नहीं हैं. Your first greeting is very, very important. Out of 10, I promise you, 8 people you will find friendly. The moment client entered, आपकी smile, आपकी energy, आपकी power कितनी है, वो अपने आप friendly कर देगी उसको. But yes, I might come back to you कि you might feel like clients are not friendly. So let's do an unfriendly client. You can be a bad client as bad as you want to.
This may not be the best time.
Mhm.
And we'd love to know more about the mortgage and understand things. And
Right.
thank you for showing us around.
Yeah.
You have our information, so probably we can connect at a.
So yeah, let me just re-verify your number, Reet. You
Yeah.
mentioned it's 647 564-7335. Is that right?
Oh no, 7225.
Oh, it's 7225. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's right. And your email read is
It's homes
by read@gmail.com?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And Reed, Ronak, you guys are working with any realtor by chance?
Not as of now. We're not signed up.
So you didn't sign any buyer presentation or anything?
No.
All right, okay. So what is an ideal time when we can sit together and talk about it?
Maybe next week.
Perhaps next week.
Yeah, we don't know the.
So
like, schedule
why don't
yet.
we, okay, next week, you want to book an appointment for Monday at 6 o'clock? Now I'm just putting my guess, working class, they might be free in the evening. I'm giving them a specific time, right? Don't leave it open-ended, give them a specific time.
Right.
So how about Monday at 6 o'clock?
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't you send us a calendar?
Right.
And we'll let you know if that's firm or not, because we have to check our
Yeah,
schedules
we don't
on
know
our.
the schedule.
No, definitely.
That's fine with you.
Yeah, I definitely understand. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to tentatively put it for Monday at 6 o'clock for you. Is that
Sounds
okay?
good.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
And then I will send you a couple of more options,
Yep.
and you can check your schedule, and then we can plan
Yeah,
to meet it
that's-
That
accordingly.
was a good
That's a
move.
good-
I like it.
Right?
Yeah.
Are you guys by chance in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Which area you live?
Fletcher's
Fletcher
Meadow is better.
Meadows.
Oh, you're in Fletcher's Meadow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there actually yesterday in Fletcher's Meadow for doing one listing over there.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's right. So,
Where are you doing real estate?
so it was on Fletcher Street,
Okay.
and I have put in another house on Olympia.
Oh,
Yeah, I used to live there actually in that
that's
neighborhood.
nice.
Yeah, I know that area very well. So are you guys renting there right now?
We are.
You are, okay. Ronak, how about आपके घर पे चाय पिए यार?
मैं कॉफी वाला इंसान
कॉफी वाले कॉफी पीते हैं यार.
कॉफी पी लेते
तो मंडे को बजाय आप मेरे आए, मैं आपको वहाँ पे मिलूँ?
आज ही
Yes, that sounds good.
कोई मसला नहीं लाइक आई सेड जब भी मिलेंगे
अब थोड़ा सा क्योंकि बात कर रहे हैं ना, now I started
Yeah,
getting into
engaging.
personal touch. Right, I started getting more friendly with them. I see like they are of my age, and you know, like, so guys, again, there's nothing right, nothing wrong. You have to watch it. Alright guys, I hope you had a good time.
Yes, sir.
Great?
Yes, sir.
That's fantastic. So guys, now you see how SaveMax produce top class realtors. We put a lot of emphasis on field training, and today this was just a little demonstration of how the realtors are trained, not only for open houses, cold call, door knocking. We teach, we show them how to generate business. And that's very, very important, because you know, these brand new realtors, they need a lot of hand holding. They need some practical experience. And unfortunately, a lot of brokerages, they don't teach them the way SaveMax does. And that is one of the reasons why the success rate under SaveMax banner is more than 90%. So if you want to be part of an amazing team where we focus a lot on your own personal development, your own success, be part of Team SaveMax. Thank you very much, and I love you all. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay connected. And if you have not subscribed to our channels, please do so. Like it, comment it, and follow us for more.